If you've seen my earlier videos, you've probably realized that I'm somewhat of an Energy Overflow one-trick. People told me to try other classes out, so I did. Kinda. That's right, I made one of my ults a slow-walking, WMD throwing, self-silencing Soulfist. 5 lines and everything. And after investing like 200 Fions and tens of thousands of gold, I kinda like it. To give you some context, I've just recently finished making my 6 Legion rating roster members, and you already know which class they are. This particular Soulfist is currently 1445 item level, who has been through both Legion raids. I gotta say she performs really well on them, almost as well as my other Energy Overflows. But I'm sure I still need some more time getting used to operating a wheelchair. She has 1588 Spec stat on a budget build, so roughly 15 seconds on hype downtime, and shares the same skills and gems with her sisters. My first impression is just how slow you feel compared to Energy Overflow, but the speed isn't actually that big of a deal. EO needs the speed to consistently catch up to their enemy and maintain their uptime, and like other burst-oriented classes, Robust just needs to complete their 6-second damage windows and that's it. But I would suggest using your low cooldown spells like Force Orbs and fully channeled crippling barriers during your downtime, besides basic attacks. Now let's talk about the Awakening. If you're only doing your daily chores like Guardian raids on your Soulfist ult, I can understand why you're frustrated with her. With Descaluda, the only time I'm confident with pushing the V button is when it does the stunning speed mechanic. Even the counters feels like a gamble. But if you manage to get them to an environment like Legion raids, it's a different story. Once you know the boss fights in and out, you can start planning out when to use it, but don't just send it. Hold on to it if you don't see an opportunity and use your normal rotation instead. Once you get the hang of it, you'll start seeing some numbers on your screen that EO will never see. Just don't get the Awakening engraving, please. It will only pressure you into throwing more, weaker meteors down, leading you to likely miss as well. You still do a respectable amount of damage outside of your V key, so just let the supports have those accessories, please. Besides that, there isn't really much else to say. It still plays like a Soulfist, but just a little different from what I started with. And while I still prefer Energy Overflow in terms of playstyle, I genuinely enjoy the change of pace with Robust Spirit once in a while, and will continue raiding with and pushing this ult. And before you ask the obvious question, let me just give you the same boring answer other Redditors will give you. They're both good in their own way, just play the one you enjoy. I know that feels like a cop-out answer, but it's true. Some people like playing quick characters, while others like seeing the biggest number possible. The choice is yours. I'll leave the details of my Robust Spirit build in the description, and let me know if you have any questions or feedback. And with that, thanks for watching.